To exceed the development of an efficient generator, develop systems in line with the energy and environmental demands of our time, push the limits of hybridization, combine and master different energy sources, develop micro off-grid networks in extreme conditions. These are the challenges of GELC energy. GELC energy has a different approach to electrical production solutions by associating classical and new technologies, as well as fossil fuel and renewable energies. After 3 years of research, GELC Energy took the decision to develop hybrid technology and gave birth to the HPOD. The HPOD uses and manages all energy sources available. It stores electricity and redistributes it according to your needs. This is a real power plant. The HPOD incorporates the latest advances in energy control and storage. It gives you a constant energy supply with pure sinus quality. Our range extends from 1 kVA to 46 kVA. Here is the latest generation inverter, converter and controller part. Then you have the battery and storage part. And here is the output, providing a continuous quality power supply. How can I power the HPOD? The system architecture has been made to prioritize all renewable energy sources, such as wind, hydro or solar power. The HPOD is a plug-and-play system, which makes it very easy to use. As an example, in order to connect it to an APV plant, you only need to plug it into the PV input. You can also power the HPOD with a diesel generator, and if you want to reduce even more of your CO2 emissions, you can opt for a generator operating with 100% vegetable oils. Again, the connection is direct. You can also connect to the network. Your HPOD is now powered. Thanks to its new technology, you can now have a permanent and stable, high-quality power supply. You can power your home, your office, your town, or your equipment. The HPOD will use the renewable energy you are connected to, store the excess in the batteries, and reuse this energy when you do not have access to solar energy. This energy production process is completely silent and totally green. Now, let's say that your battery level becomes low. Thanks to its intelligent system, the HPOD will automatically start the diesel generator, if there is one, or connect to the network to recharge its batteries. If you are on an off-grid site and you supply electricity 24/7 with a genset, it costs you a lot of money. Your operating charges for fuel and maintenance are very high, and the lifespan of your generator does not exceed 2 or 3 years. You can also contaminate the atmosphere. Did you know that on average, we only use 30% of the electricity produced by a generator? This means that 70% of this energy is lost. If you place the HPOD between the generator and your application, it will store the excess of energy, which would normally be the 70% lost. As soon as the HPOD batteries are full, it will automatically stop your genset and you will be supplied by the batteries. This technology will allow you to divide your fuel consumption by 3 and triple the lifespan of your generator. You can also add solar panels in order to reduce even more of your generator's consumption. If you live in an area with frequent power outages, you can place your HPOD between your equipment and the network input. When the network is operational, the HPOD recharges its batteries. During a power outage, the HPOD will take over the grid management in a millisecond and get back to charging mode once the network is fully operational. Thanks to its pure sinus ASI class bidirectional inverters, the HPOD provides a perfectly stable electrical signal, even with a faulty network, allowing you to preserve your electronics. If you want to be supplied 24/7 exclusively with renewable energy such as wind, hydro or solar, the HPOD is the solution. In remote areas like hotel lodges, national parks, mountain refuges, noise is not acceptable. That's why the HPOD can store energy produced during the day and re-inject it by night, saving any noise. You're in an area where the electricity is extremely expensive and works with off-peak and peak hours. The HPOD will store electricity during off-peak hours and give it back during peak hours, allowing you to make big savings. Within the hybrid GELC range, there is definitely an HPOD for you. Our range extends from 1 kilowatt to 46 kilowatts. All of our machines are manufactured in France, in our workshop. For higher powers, the hybrid power station range goes from 46 kilowatts to 1 megawatt, available with a fixed or mobile version. The hybrid power station provides electricity to villages in Africa, factories, resorts, and wherever electricity is not available or too expensive. I just presented a solution that is revolutionizing our approach to energy production. Thanks to a company like GELC and its investments in research and development, there are now hybrid energy solutions allowing you to be completely autonomous. Now we can use a cleaner and cheaper energy. We can change the world, consume differently. We have no more excuses.